Hi guys! So, sorry about my appearance. I've been sick lately and we just got back from a pretty long trip that we took this weekend. So, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update, more or less, but mainly I wanted to show you guys the after pictures of my dogs. They all got groomed a couple days ago. So, it was a really big change because they used to all have long, pretty hair. I do have a fall photo shoot of all of them, what their hair looked like when they had long hair. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. But I wanted to show you guys what they look like, and now it's a big change. The reason I decided to get them all puppy cut is because when I was letting them outside, I was putting hoodies, coats, and sweaters on them, and when I was letting them back in, their hair was just so, like, it was just starting to get matted, and you're supposed to technically brush it every time you take off their coats. And for me, that would be literally every hour because I let them outside every hour, so that's just too excessive and too much for me. And I just, with me and my husband both working now and having opposite schedules, their hair was just too much to keep up with. If I would have one or two Yorkies, I would more or less just keep their hair and be able to keep up with that. But when you have 5 dogs and you're letting them in and out every hour, brushing them every single hour, it's just crazy. So I just decided this was best for everybody, and everybody would be more happy, me and my husband. And surprisingly, the dogs like their short hair much better than they like their long hair. So everybody's more happy, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what they look like. So here's Cooper. Sorry about the messy floor. It needs to be vacuumed and cleaned. But this is Cooper, and his hoodie's on. But I'm going to go ahead and pull it off and show you guys. Take your hoodie off. So you can see how much shorter his hair is. I mean, he used to have his long hair. Like, he was so full of hair. And I just got it really cut. I would say, I think she said this is like 3/4 inch. So it went from like 3 to 4 inches long to 3/4 inch. So that's a huge difference. She did leave his face hair though. Cooper, let me see. He's like just wanting to chew on his hoodie, but she did leave his face hair here. You can kind of see. Cooper, you want a treat? Sorry, I don't think you can look up. But he did leave his face hair. So that's really good. I really kind of wanted that so you guys can kind of see what, you know, he does have long hair. He just has a puppy cut. And she left his little tail, which I think is really cute. So he has all that hair still on his tail. And then his little feet, she kind of left that semi-long. So she did a really good job with him. And with his hoodie, I mean, like, I have this. I'm going to start leaving their hoodies on him, even during the day, because it's so cold here in Oklahoma right now. So I think it's really good that we got him puppy cut, so I don't have to worry about brushing them out or taking their clothes off all the time and putting them back on. Cooper, this isn't a chew toy, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what Oliver looks like. Okay, so here's Oliver, and as you can see, I usually always keep his hair pretty short. But it was really long the last time I showed you guys, and in his photo shoot, you'll see it was pretty long. But I got it cut just as short, 3/4 inch. But she did leave his face hair pretty short just because, like, he doesn't grow. Oliver, look at me. Cooper, get back. Ugh. He doesn't grow face hair, like, really a whole lot on his nose. It doesn't, like, he doesn't have a full mustache and beard like Cooper does. I mean, you can see Cooper's just got tons of it. Oliver not so much, so she just trimmed it to where it looked really good for him. So his facial hair looks amazing too. It's just shorter. So, and then his, like I said, his body hair is exactly the same. They all have the exact same cut. He's cleaned up really nice now. So that's his haircut. And here is Miss Molly. So I'm going to take off her hoodie, show you guys what she looks like. Sorry, I should have had these hoodies off, but like I said, it's easier to keep all their clothes on now, and so easy when they don't have long hair. So this is Molly, and like she still has, like you can see, her face hair is still the same. She just trimmed it up and cleaned it up, but it's still the same length, more or less. And then, Cooper, get back, please. And then her body hair, like I said, is the same length, 3/4 inch, but it used to be like 3-4 inches too. I mean, it was really long. So that's a lot of hair cut off. It was, I was like, kind of debating, but you know, it's just so much easier on all of us. So this is her hair now. Okay, and this is Annabella. So I'm going to show you her hair. You guys did see her with short hair, but it was kind of growing back quite a bit, so we went ahead and got it recut again, and we got that stupid skirt off. I did not like that so much, so we didn't do a skirt this time. But as you can tell, they left her hair on her tail long, like Cooper's, and then her legs are all trimmed up really nice. So her body is short too, and then her face hair, she did the same thing. She left it as long as possible, but also cleaned it up, like on her nose hair and around her eyes, and her mustache thing. She cleaned it up, and her beard and stuff. So you look at Mama. So she looks really, really nice too. I mean, they all just look really nice. They're short, but they all look really nice and clean cut and stuff now. It's so much easier to keep up with. So as you guys can see, I mean, it's a huge, huge difference compared to what it was, but I really feel like it's really well worth it. I mean, I do not have to hardly do anything as far as keeping their upkeep up, except for taking them to the groomers, obviously, when their hair grows back out, and bathing them now and then. And if their nails get long, I have a little file thing for that. And I may do a review on our nail file. It's amazing. Like, I do not have to worry about clipping their nails at all. I just do the file thing. It takes about, I would say, 3 minutes a dog, and we're done. So it's really nice, but I really, really, really feel like this is the best thing. I know you guys are like, really, it's not that big of a deal, but it is. When you have Yorkies, you understand what it's like to chop off their hair. Like, it's a pretty big deal, especially with Cooper. I've chopped all of his hair off before. It was, like, not a big deal. Molly's before, so it wasn't a big deal. Annie's, it was a big deal when I first cut her hair, but since it was short, it has been short before, it wasn't a big deal. Cooper was a huge deal. This was his very first actual full haircut. He's been to the groomers before, but he was still a puppy, and it was more or less a trim. But this was his first full haircut, so that was a big deal. Yeah, it was a big deal. And not only that, but it cost a lot of money to get 5 dogs groomed, believe it or not. So it was about $50 a dog, we'll just say that, and I have 5 of them, so you do the math. But anyways, they also cut Jasmine's hair too, and it looks really, really, really nice. I'm also really happy with her. So I will talk to you guys in another video. It should be up next weekend. I did want to tell you guys, I did get the PetBox in the mail a couple days ago, and I did do an unboxing on that. I did do an unwrapping on some belly bands. I will put a link to that video in the description below if you guys want to see that. And I also plan on doing it'll either be, I think it's an unboxing because I think she's sending them in a box, but I will also be doing an unboxing on some show quality dog bows that I spent quite a bit of money on too. They are, let's see, I would say about 2 months away from shipment. She does have a really long waiting list. I kind of already explained that to you guys in another video, but when I do get those bows, I do obviously plan on doing an unboxing on those. So I will talk to you guys in another video. Hopefully the next video that I have up next weekend is that unboxing. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye guys.